Welcome to Hunter Crime Stories. I bring to you some of the craziest stories ever documented in human history. This is the chilling story of Thug Behram, one of the most infamous leaders of the Thuggee cult. Hey everyone, it's Hunter here. Today, I'm taking you on a dark journey into the history of India, a time when fear lurked in the shadows, and danger awaited travelers on the dusty roads. Let's dive right into the story of this dude. Now, when we hear the word thug, we often think of street criminals. But what if I told you that this word actually has its roots in a terrifying secret society in India, the Thuggee cult? These weren't just ordinary bandits, they were part of a deadly network of killers who worshipped the Hindu goddess Kali. And at the top of this deadly hierarchy was a man named Thug Behram. Born in the late 18th century, Behram's real name remains a mystery. But what we do know is that he became one of the most feared men in India. Some say he was responsible for over 900 murders, all committed in the name of his dark faith. Imagine this, you're a traveler, journeying across India in the early 1800s. The sun is setting, and you decide to join a group of friendly strangers for the night. You share stories, maybe even a meal. But what you don't realize is that these friendly strangers are thuggees, and their leader, Behram, is watching you closely. The thuggees had a specific method. They would charm their victims, gain their trust, and then, when the moment was right, they would strike. Their weapon of choice? A silk handkerchief, known as the rumal. Behram was said to be an expert at this. He could strangle a man in seconds. Behram's killings were ritualistic. Each murder was an offering to Kali, the goddess of destruction. He believed that by killing, he was fulfilling a divine purpose. And this wasn't just a solo act. Behram led a group of loyal followers, all devoted to the Thuggee way of life. But how did Behram get away with this for so long? Well, the Thuggee cult was highly organized. They communicated in secret codes, had specific rituals, and even had insiders in local villages. It's said that they operated for centuries, largely unnoticed by the outside world. It wasn't until the early 19th century that the British, who were ruling India at the time, started to take notice. The Thuggee cult had become a major problem, with entire caravans of people disappearing without a trace. The British launched a massive campaign to hunt down the thuggees, and eventually, they caught up with Behram. In 1830, Behram was captured. And here's where things get even more chilling. During his interrogation, Behram confessed to participating in 931 murders. Yes, you heard that right, 931. But even in captivity, he remained loyal to his beliefs, claiming that he was merely serving Kali. In 1840, Behram was hanged for his crimes, marking the end of his reign of terror. But his legacy lived on. The British continued their crackdown on the Thuggee cult, and by the late 19th century, it was all but eradicated. But even today, the story of Thug Behram serves as a grim reminder of how far people can go in the name of faith. So, what do we make of Thug Behram? Was he a fanatic, a psychopath, or simply a man following his beliefs to the extreme? Whatever the answer, his story is a dark chapter in history, one that continues to fascinate and terrify us. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the dark side of history, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what other mysterious figures you'd like me to cover. Until next time, stay curious and stay safe. Hunter out. Like, share and subscribe for more content guys. I appreciate the support.